Hello everyone. Today we are creating the third video in this series. Today video will be targeted towards how to create a file and how to move the file, how to write a note, and we will learn various new aspects. In the first video we have already learned how to browse and diarize. So in continuation of that video, this will be very helpful. So today I have already opened the website and I'm logging into the ID of Kuldeep Singh AEE at Yamunanagar region. I have taken his consent for that, and the first thing that we have to open is file management system. Here the two things that are important to us are receipts and the files. We have already learned about this receipts tab, and today our focus will be on the files. This here. So we will learn how to create a new file and how to add the noting pages into the file, how to add the concerned pages into the file. Well, there are two types of discourses into creating a file and how to scan the relevant pages. As per that is actually the purview of the competent authority, whether to scan the entire file or to scan the relevant pages. In our case, our authority is inclined towards scanning the relevant pages only. Well, there are two advantages. That is that it will we don't have to scan many pages, and other is the data will be less. So while movement of a file, the data being less, it will be very fast. So while creating a file, the first thing that we have to do is create new file. We have to go to this tab here, create new. I have clicked on it, and this page will be here, and we have to select HSPCB here and go to the concerned branch or region. So I'm going to regional office Yamunanagar. We are creating a file in this office. After selecting the region, we have to select the concerned subject for which we are creating the file. Well, in our department, most of the files are related to units or consent management, and some are related to GRAB, miscellaneous, CPCB. So the relevant subjects are provided here. So for example, if we are creating a file for consent management, I am clicking on this, followed by region will be Yamunanagar here. Now while creating a file, so as to search the file easily, it is very important to describe it. So let's describe the same. For example, in the head office we are having a certain number for the files. For example, in the publicity cell we have planning cell, we have air cell, we have coordination cell. So there are file numbers associated with them. In head office, what we do is that we write the file number, like for example file number is 25. We write it like this, 25. Then it is of the concerned, for example it is from Bhiwani region. We write it like this. Then we write the unit's name and its address. That is the way we do in head office. In regional office, whatever, if there is a file number associated to that file, we will write that file number and we will try to describe the file. or if it is a industrial unit, we will write the unit name here along with the address so that it is easily searched. So this is only a test file. I'm writing test file here, and after that I'm clicking on continue working. This appears that file number will be generated and it will be final. Click on OK. Okay, finally the file has been created, and now we have to see how to add the concerned pages into the file. So that it is easily done, I have already created the documents here in this folder. So we will learn how to add the relevant pages or the file into the e-file that we have just created. So this I have named like this so that it is easy to comprehend. Like this is chain page 11. This file, this document here had 11 pages, and it is named like this, like what region it is and the district. So we will learn how to take this content into the file. So the procedure is very simple. Anything that we actually want to add into the eoffice file, there is only one way available to do it in the eoffice, and that is to browse and diarise. I'm going towards browse and diarise. And here, the way that we have learned in our first video, I'm uploading the file here, and this is related to the correspondence pages. We are learning how to upload the correspondence pages here. The concerned pages are this. I'm adding it here. Now, in the first video we had learned how to browse a PUC. Now we are learning how to create a file and adding the content, the correspondence pages of a file. So here the diary details will be different, and we will also learn the difference between browse and diarising a PUC versus a file. Well, so this was a file, so we are creating here delivery mode. This was we can write it by hand or self-generated. By hand is better, and well, this is a file, so we are clicking on file. Correspondence type, here also we have to click on file. These pages were related to the file. Now the contact details. Here the contact details of the file, of this e-file, will be of the concerned clerical staff to whom the file is related. For example, these are related to organization HSPCB of regional office Yamunanagar. Designation can be whatever clerical staff is there. We can also write here the name of the clerk, and here we can write the clerk, and on address we have to write the entire address. I'm just writing it here test because this is only a test file meant for training purpose. Here we are creating the subcategories. We can choose general here, and okay, and here this is very important. important while browse and diarising the subject matter. In head office, what we are doing is we are writing the file number of the file, and then the concerned region to which it is belonging, and then we are writing the subject matter. For example, if it is a unit, then we are writing the unit's name along with the address. Or if it is anything else, then the same subject has to be written here. Then I'm clicking on generate. So we are learning how to generate a scanned document and put it into the eoffice file. So I have just created it, and it is showing me the receipt details here. Now our objective is now to put this into the concerned file. Now we have already seen, we have already created the file, and we have to put it in that file. So we see above there are several tabs here. One is send, one is put in a file, one is copy, dispatch, other things. If I want to send this POC, to send this document to anybody, I can click on send. But our objective is to put this document into the file. I'm clicking on put in a file. And here we see that now the eoffice platform is asking to search files for attach. Now if this was a completely new POC for which we did not have any file earlier, and we want to create a new file, then we will create a non-SFS file. If this was a complete new POC for which no file was there and we are creating for the first time, but just we have just seen that we are learning it. This objective is to put it into this file that we had just created. I have clicked on this radio tool and I am clicking on attach. Now let's see what happens after clicking on attach. Now we had browsed and diarized it, and then it was available in the receipts section. Now I have put that POC into that file, and that will now be available in files section. Now let's check. There's nothing in the inbox. Whatever file we are creating for the first time, that will be available here in the completed section. So this file we had created, 25 unit name, address that we are writing in the description and the subject. So now let's open this file. We have to click this blue link here. I see that here these are the noting pages, and here are the relevant documents that we were trying to put into the file. These have been automatically put into this file, and there is no need also to put the chain pages here. They will be automatically generated here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. Now if there were concerned noting pages also of this file, then the noting pages have to be attached here. They have to be attached. The method to attach noting pages, we have to click on add green note. Add green note means that we want to add a note. We have to type it here. Old noting pages are attached. and we see that there's an option here, attach. I'm selecting it and I'm clicking on whatever noting page that I had to attach into the file. For example, this was the document, and then open it. And what I see here is that the document has been attached. Now if I want to do some work on it and send it to anyone, now let's see how that process happens. So I'm just writing test file, the POC is being sent for testing purpose, and I'm sending it to any official. Now this POC, this file can be sent here, and we have to write the name or the designation of the person. For example, I want to send this file to Kapil Singh AEE Publicity Cell. This is only for testing purpose, so we are moving the files like this, only to learn the movement of file. So I see that the file is no longer available here, nor in the inbox. The file can be seen here in the sent tool. When I'm clicking on send, this will be showing me that this file that has been created has been sent to the concerned person. On the date will be sent, and it will also show where it is currently lying with. I can also click on it and check the entire movement details. Further, one more thing can be clarified here, that is we will also learn if that file that I have just sent, if the person has not seen it yet, I can pull it also. There's a feature available here to pull it. And in eoffice, whatever we are doing, they will always ask for a reason. For example, reason, for example, I will write only for testing here. The reason we have to provide for pullback, I have pulled it back, and now that file is available in the inbox section. And now I want to send the file here. Now here is the file. I have to write the whatever noting has to be made, and it can be sent to, for example, I want to send it to Regional Officer Yamunanagar Nirmal sir, then I can write his name here, and that will automatically show here, and then click on send. These are certain tools available here. For example, it may be for approval, maybe forward, then click on send. Okay, so that file has been sent. I can check the same here, that it has been sent, and that is currently lying with Nirmal sir, Regional Yamunanagar. And suppose I want to pull it back again, I just have to click on it. Reason testing. So today we have learned how to create a file, how to put the pages, the concerned pages into the file, how to attach the noting pages. We have also learned what is the difference between browse and diarising a PUC versus browse and diarising a file. There are basically difference between the communication details, and we have also learned how to type a noting, how to add a note, how to send the file, how to pull it back. So that's all for today. We will make further videos whenever there's requirement. Okay, thank you for watching.